a lot of the teachers make it out to be. Like they just give a name and a term to it, and subconsciously or spiritually, a lot of us been doing this before. Like I
Right.
said earlier, I already felt that something was going to happen. I would have these talks with my uncle, and he was like, "Well, baby girl, they always talking about how the world going in and apocalypse and all that, this, that, and the third. They said that back with Y2K and da 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 da." And my uncle, like, he was in the he was in service. He was with the Marines, so.
Here today, gone tomorrow, some shit hard to believe it. They say the good die young, we lost our faith in Jesus. Shed a tip for the homie, kids won't see him for Christmas. No mama cooking on holidays, we ignore the season. Skeletons in the closet, shadow boxing with demons. Shadow boxing with demons. Skeletons in the closet, shadow boxing with demons. Shadow boxing with demons. No
I felt like a lot of the times he was giving me or talking about a lot of stuff that he wasn't really ready to hit me to. So within feeling that, I had to really think about a lot of stuff on my own and come up with the answers on myself, because I knew my family wasn't going to give it to me. Like my uncle and my grandmother, even my mother was raised an army brat. She moved around with my grandma a lot until she started living with Big Mama.
Right.
And I'm grateful that she started living with Big Mama, because that took her away from a lot of that military structure and back to that more spiritual home structure, because I found out that my foremothers is from this land, America, Mississippi, born and raised. They parents, Mississippi. Now, her married partner, his name is John. This is my great 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 grandfather. His mother and father, his mother's from Mississippi, but his father's from North Carolina. So a lot of the trauma that I've gone through, I've been trying to come to terms with it, but knowing more about what shadow work is and not really coming to terms with anything that you've
Right.
gone through. It's more of accepting that you went through that and needed to go through that. Like everything is preordained. Everything's preordained. Even though we have free will, I feel like the free will is whether to live in acceptance or live in denial. That's where the free will comes from. For me anyway. And
Okay.
once I started to choose acceptance and move past to accept my growth and be better and do better, because I feel like everything that we go through in life, even though it's preordained, it comes from somewhere. Like Mother Isis talk a lot about past lives, and a lot of teachers talk about past lives, and that to me is where a lot of that comes from. Like whatever your past life mistakes was, you relive them in this day and age, in this time that you are in now, in this
Right.
presence. And once you move past it, that's when you reach that next level. And that's all that we're trying to do is level up our souls, level up our spirits. And that's the beauty in living. That's the beauty in living to me. That's not
That's right.
surviving, that's living. Learning from mistakes, finding joy in it, and then finding joy in everything around you.
That's right. It's so real. You know what I mean? And that's the whole.
Hey, look at my
Hey,
sis.
how
AT.
y'all doing? I see everybody
Hey,
start rolling
warrior
in.
goddess. Look at my sis on here.
Yeah,
My
Grand Rising.
sisters.
Grand Rising to everybody. Um, yeah, I titled this "My Truth and What's Your Truth," and basically, I wanted this to come out and just air it out and tell everyone about my truths. You know what I mean? And first thing first, I before a lot of people dropped in, that me and Michaela was talking about. Basically, I was saying about we seeing these changes and now we're getting closer to the solar flash, and we are getting close. And I was telling her, I really started learning this. that this solar flash about a couple of months ago, and but I was always told that to start healing yourself spiritually and start knowing yourself and start getting yourself together because something was coming, and we all know something was coming. We felt that in our heart, and we felt that when we go deep down into ourselves in meditation and talking to our ancestors. And then two, I put the channel, I privatized the channel because I just got to feel that it's negative energy is flowing, and I don't want nothing mess up this channel. I don't want nothing, no negativity coming into this channel. So I privatized it so all the admins so start scanning people who want to join the channel. And basically, when I want to come say what my truth was is I was going to really start just do another introduction because I see a lot of people look at me and I all my life I had been judged, and people, I feel people ain't never understood my story and understood what I'm trying to do, and I know it's a lot of distractions out here, and a lot of shit is forming into a basically something negative, and I don't want people thinking this channel is negative because I see how the channel has been growing, and I see a lot of people come in, they subscribe, and well, I don't mean like they were subscribe. I just because I think certain words is not relevant to our our advancement, and certain words could be a negative boost to us, but all the people that want to join and be members, you know what I mean? And I see people, they come in and then all of a sudden they leave, and I just sometimes I just want to know if they getting the wrong presence out of me because I know I've been going through this all my life, but a lot of people just they judge the book but don't really pick up the book and read it, and like my truth is that I never, basically right now, I don't even have only police record that I have is driving on suspended license. My wife, man, we have been together for going on 20 years, and I never raised a hand to her. My children, I've been in my children's life since day one, and I teach them what they need to know, you know what I mean? And then they gotta find their own truths, when they get to a certain age. And I never lied to them. I always told them real. I always stood up real and told them. And I'm an honorable man, basically. That's what I'm getting down to it, And like I said, a lot of people don't pick up that book and read it, and they just look at the cover, and like I told you once before, I'm not the best speaker. You know what I mean? I'm not the best person that put certain emphasis on it, so they'd be like, oh my God, he knows his shit. I do know my shit. Like I said, I've been doing this. I've been talking to the people, and like I said once before, I never came on, start using the platform to do it until, last year. And I just want the people to know that when you come to this channel, it's so genuine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put it like this: if all the members and all the admins on this channel right now kept me going, because I'm a Gemini. You know what I mean? And I'm easy to derail and go do something new. But because of y'all kept me right here. You know what I mean? And I do appreciate that because this is what I do, and this what I came down here to do. My galactic family, I know they're happy and they proud of me, and they've been keeping me protected. You know what I mean? because I have my, I have my rush with death, you know what I mean? And I have my rush with bad elements. And if it weren't for y'all, I put them up. I would have, put this down and would have, adopted something else. But y'all kept me on here, and y'all joined the lives. We talk, and what I'm saying, we put our emphasis on things, and that drives me every day. You know what I mean? And like I said, I do appreciate it. And like I said, I left a post yesterday because our post had done this yesterday, but something was telling my higher self was telling me, hey, don't do it today, because I figured something else was gonna come out. And I seen somebody post that about that the I don't know, that the volcano had it didn't interrupted, but a ship came out of the volcano, and I want to say something about that. And that's clear as day that they have control of these volcanoes, and like the woman said, they have control of the volcanoes erupting. And what's in them volcanoes? We just now saw one thing that came out the volcanoes. It was a damn ship, and that shit was a big motherfucker. I tell you that. And
wasn't it?
yeah, it was a big motherfucker. And that's why I was going back to tell people that we are living in a Star Trek. I've been saying that for a long time. 15 years ago, when I was really talking to people before I started picking up the platform, and I was telling them, look, this is like a Star. This Star Trek right now, what we live in, and now what us melanated people, and now everybody getting a clear understanding why they push us down, because we are the ones is going to change all this, and we are the Titans, and we are them, them group of beings was going to stop all this. And that's why they kept asking us. That's why they kept trying to kill us. That's why they was trying to do what they do to not for our elevation, kept hiding the truth. You know what I mean? And now I see very clearly what we supposed to do and why we are here. And that's why I started to really come and do this channel, so we can start coming together and start really, because when every day when this shit starts, the veil has dropped. Because like I've been seeing a lot of shit in the sky, and the other day I seen something that fell from the sky, and I was like, what? And then I seen the sky, so it got open, no wood, no cap, and then it closed back up. It was something out of, I don't know, it was something, it looked like something out of a movie, but